Hey y'all, welcome back to Jujus Oracle. Thank you so much for being here and tuning in. Welcome if you are new. So I'm going to be doing a collective message for my zodiacs, and we're going to use these dice to figure out what spirit wants to talk to. What spirit wants to talk about today and who spirit wants to talk to. So let's see. We got Leo. We just did Leo, so I'm gonna roll this again. Y'all see this? Gemini. All right, so we're going to talk to Geminis. This is, I'm still learning these signs. I think this is Venus. I'm going to have to look. And 11, which is Aquarius energy, groups. All right. Uranus energy. So this could be about your social life, Gemini. And this could be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whatever. Okay, it also Gemini also rules communication. Gemini also rules like neighborhoods, like cousins, siblings, things of that nature. All right, so I'll try to post and see if I want to do extra. I will post what Gemini is exactly about. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is about communication, or this could just be about, it could be about a few different things, but I definitely get humanitarianism. All right. Pluto and Aquarius can definitely be significant here. Let me see. You can look up my. All right. So we're going to start out with the Madame Endora's fortune cards. It's Mercury, Gemini energy. Wow. All right, so yeah, this could definitely be about communication. I had to look it up. So this is the Mercury symbol, Gemini, and 11. So it could definitely be about communication. So you guys could definitely be humanitarians. You could be in communications in some way, shape, or form. All right, so we got the hourglass. Time is of the essence. Geminis. And let me make sure I clear the energy. I did clear it off camera, but I'm just going to do it again for y'all. All right, Geminis. The Knight. Triumph over adversity. And give me one more. Geminis. The Gothic, this is the title. So, okay, they gave us two. I'm going to take them. The Maiden. A new relationship blossoms. And Air. Seek a union of mind and spirit. So your energy. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Sphinx. Choose your words carefully. So definitely something about communication. Maybe you guys are being put on hold for something. And I feel like you guys are being told to be patient at this time, Geminis. Because Geminis can be very antsy sometimes. I have Gemini, Venus, and a few other, and Lilith, all right? So, I know Geminis. But yeah, you guys are, I feel like, no, I don't know, I have to get more energy. But you guys may be, you know, waiting on something, or there's a sense of urgency or on your behalf, okay? I don't feel like it's necessarily urgent, but I feel like you guys are waiting for something. You might be waiting for some type of instant gratification. And for Geminis, I feel like that's a major lesson that you guys are meant to learn in a lot of lifetimes, is that there is no such thing as instant gratification, all right? Especially with the seek a union of mind and spirit. I'm looking at this and I'm hearing, whoa there, tiger. Like, I don't know. Resistance came out. The number 22 could be significant. Gang, Sarah. She has a lot of arms. It's like she's part of this tree. Interesting. Give me a card for Gemini. What's going on with Gemini spirit? All right, liberation. 37. I'm not going to take these in reverse. So 37 could be significant. I feel like I know what's going on here, but I don't know. I don't see. Cosmic power, number 2. Mawa Lisa. Yeah, I feel like your spirit guides are trying to get you guys to slow down on something. And you guys may be resisting what it is that your spirit guides are telling you. Some type of alignment is happening, or is supposed to happen, or is going to happen. It just depends on where you are, how covered you are, how protected you are. And that's not to say that everybody's not protected and covered, but the more hard-headed that you are, or that you become, you know, they just start to look away. And it also does depend on the level of seriousness of what's happening in your life as well, right? Because God is always going to help you. Your spirit team is always, your ancestors are always going to help you. But if you refuse the help, this cosmic power, then you're causing your own resistance. And yeah, even when we do mess up on our path and we go the wrong way, our spirit team is also there to help us and fix things. But when you continuously do that, it's like you're no longer even on your path at this point. And so they start to fix things that have nothing to do with what they even had for you. And it kind of gets messy. And I don't know why I'm getting that here, but the miracles was at the bottom of the deck. But let's just see what else is going on. I hope y'all saw that. Self-sabotage came out. 24. So the number 24 could be significant. What's at the bottom of the deck? We got the wounded healer. So yeah, I feel like, and I get this with a lot of people in my collective, and I'm also working on this myself, because when you have a collective of people watching you and you notice different patterns and things like that within your collective, you also have to look within yourself, because I'm not going to come on here and talk to my collective and yell at you guys or try to scold you guys or try to teach you guys, and I'm not looking within myself as well. But what I see here is that there's a lot of the collective that is stopping themselves from their own forward movement because of things that have happened to them in the past. And I feel like a lot of my collective, we are spiritual warriors. Like, we've had a lot of heavy things happen, a lot of darkness that we've had to transcend and go through. And that's all the more, you know, blessings that are meant for us on the other side. So we have to get up and we have to apply ourselves in order to heed these blessings. All right. And, you know, I'm here to help you guys in the collective to know who you are anyway. And that's what a lot of people who have, you know, have done for me, that I've tapped into, that spirit has brought upon my path, you know, for me to trust as a reader and things like that. So let's do this. So, oh wait, I'm going to use, we got family. I don't know if that is significant, but I'm going to use the Kipper deck right now and see what else is going on. Get some more messages for you guys, Geminis. All right, so spirit guides, ancient ancestors, Geminis, took me into the energy. You got distant horizons, 36. Yeah, so I feel like there's definitely something that's coming up here. Whoa. Message of concern, number 14. Thief, number 24, and the bad health. So definitely something about communication. At the bottom of the deck, you got community. That's definitely Aquarius energy, 11th house energy. So let me see, what do I feel here? There's some type of self-sabotage that's going on here. And it's almost like you're stealing your own energy, or you're stealing your own good karma. Yeah, it's kind of like you're blocking any type of road opening for you, and I feel like this is the message of concern here, is that your ancestors may be trying to liberate you guys. So maybe this is you guys telling your ancestors, like, whoa, their partner, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. So let's see. I'm gonna use the Heal Yourself oracles. And we're gonna get some more messages for you guys, Gemini. Maybe you guys are impatient in regards to love with the Maiden here, or it could be any type of relationship, okay? And especially with the 11th house, maybe this could be your social media career, because 11th house also rules social media. Maybe you guys have a channel, because Gemini and Mercury came out. Mercury is about how you communicate. So I'm not sure what exactly this could be about just yet, and it could be different for each and every one of you, because there's going to be thousands of people to tap into this. All right, a lot of energies, but take it as it resonates. There's some type of resistance. All right, maybe you are meant to unleash your creativity here with the 31. And maybe you guys are unleashing your creativity, but you're waiting for things to pop off, and they're not popping off yet. But with the cosmic power here, things have to be in alignment. Divine timing is at play with the hourglass. All right. And it's something that is coming. All right. Like, your ancestors are here for you. With the liberation and the message of concern, triumph over adversity, your ancestors are here for you. But time is of the essence, okay? They know when the right time is. And also, you know, they don't go by the same time that we go by. So you need to seek a union of mind and spirit. And because I said speak, maybe you need to speak better over your situation. Victim consciousness is coming out. And what did I say? All right, this is something that I'm also working through as well, is, you know, feeling like a victim, feeling like I'm not going to do anything with my creative talents, because I've been losing subscribers, you guys, and I'm not quite sure why. But, you know, I've still been working on myself, and I understand that a lot of the times my delivery can be taken wrong, okay? I do try to be vigilant in making sure that I'm not offending people, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be offended. And I also understand that I tap into darker aspects of life, and a lot of people in the collective are not ready for that, but they're going to have to get ready. And it's just like Spirit has been telling me, like, they'll be back, because things are going to get so bad in the collective. And I'm not projecting on anybody. Trust me. Go back and watch. I know what projection can do to a person spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. That's why I'm here. But like I said, things are going to get so bad in the collective. Towers are going to happen. You think I'm the tower? I'm not the tower. Okay? Towers are going to happen if you don't heed the warning. If you don't heed the message. You can be mad at the messenger all day, but if you need the message, you need the message. So, yeah, with the victim consciousness here, your spirit team has been trying to liberate you. Maybe you've been getting different opportunities. Maybe you've been getting, you know, different gifts and things of that nature. But it's not what you are waiting for. Or, yeah, still be grateful. I'm definitely getting that. What else is going on here with Geminis? Pay attention to the signs. This came out in Leo as well. So yeah, your spirit team is definitely tapped in with you. But this here with the cosmic power and a thief, yeah, there's been a lot of, I feel good energy here, but I just get that your spirit team is trying to get you to understand that whatever it is that the grand finale, or whatever it is that this goal that you have, that you're trying to achieve at this time, there is divine timing at play. And you don't want to be a thief of your own joy. Don't you know, compare yourself to other people and what they have going on. Because I'm definitely getting that with this card and the thief. This person is looking off to the side. And this person, the maiden, like, she just seems bored. All right, like, whatever. And it's like you're actually not a victim. This is what your ancestors are saying. This is what spirit is saying right now. This ain't me. You're not a victim. Okay, you're actually stealing your own joy. Maybe you have a lot of things to be grateful for. We all do, you know, and we have to, and that's your ego. You have to be able to get your ego in check and say, you know, I'm tripping right now. I might not have what this one thing that I want, or maybe it could be a few things, but pay attention to the things that you do have, because you can self-sabotage and lose it all with the bad health card. Give me another card for Gemini. Pride. Didn't I just say that? Ego and pride. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Cycles. Yeah, you don't want to keep yourself in cycles of being prideful, of, you know, stealing your own joy, comparing yourself to other people and things like that. I didn't use this for the last people, so I'm going to, for Leo, I'm going to use the Raise Your Vibration Oracle and get a message for you guys. Geminis. What is going on? What's going on with Geminis? Yeah, I feel like rushed here. Like, I just feel I need to slow down. You also could be dealing with an Aquarius. If this is about a connection, and maybe this person isn't texting you back fast enough, because with the Knight here and he's holding a sword, this person could be, or maybe this person is yeah, this could also be it too. So take it as a resonance, Gemini, but this person could be rushing you guys. And with Geminis, you guys could be kind of hard to pin down. You could be in whatever this situation is. I feel like you guys are in a community, or you're with a person, whatever environment that you are in. You could be feeling like a victim because maybe people are rushing you, or it could also be that you are rushing other people. But you need to understand that time is of the essence, whatever side that you're on, Gemini. And maybe you need to communicate this, and maybe somebody has been communicating this to you. Take it as a resonance. Don't be prideful in thinking that people owe you something at a specific time or by a specific time. And, you know, if this is a partner, there's a way that you can communicate this to them. Maybe you guys need to sit down and have some type of conversation. But everything doesn't have to be this big thing with the victim consciousness here and the resistance and self-sabotage. Like, it doesn't have to be this big thing. I feel like you might be a little toxic in your communication right now, Gemini, or somebody could be doing this to you. Take it as a resonance. But we're here to heal, and we're here to ascend, and we're here to become the best versions of ourselves. So make sure that you know who it is and what it ain't. And if somebody is doing this to you, if somebody is breadcrumbing you, if somebody is putting you in this victim consciousness and bringing some type of resistance to your liberation, that is a form of self-sabotage. And it's time for you to get out of your pride and your ego and stop stealing your own thunder, all right? And go and get a new relationship that's going to help you blossom. So take it as a resonance, you guys. But either way, choose your words carefully. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. Yeah, it's time for you guys to face your shadow. At the bottom of the deck, I trust the wisdom within. So maybe you guys already know this. I am fulfilled by love. Maybe you guys already know this, that it could be time for you guys to remove yourself from a certain community or from a certain person, place, thing, whatever. And this could also be you, that maybe you need to face your own darkness and understand that you're not going to be abandoned, or you're not a victim, or whatever this is. I'm going to use the Panther Oracle deck to get some more information on what this is for you guys. We got the Wounded Healer at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you guys could definitely be taking something that happened to you in the past out on somebody new or a new environment. And this could be causing you to be impatient. All right. This doesn't have to be you either. Just take it as it resonates, Gemini. If somebody is projecting onto you, or somebody is being short with you because of their past experiences and is putting you into this victim consciousness where you feel like you have to self-sabotage, just go ahead and let it go. Because at this time, you're being told to unleash your creativity. Just keep pushing forward with whatever projects you are doing. And the hesitation, yeah, I feel like there's a decision that you guys need to make. You guys may be confused or worried at this time, but that's your shadow talking. I feel like, you know, there is a lot of harsh communication that has happened here, but you're meant to triumph over this. It's only just a matter of time. And maybe this matter of time is something that you can control. Maybe it's not. It just depends on what your situation is. But nevertheless, your spirit team is here to liberate you. You have this cosmic power behind you. And I feel like, yeah, with all of this going on over here, the only way that you could self-sabotage is by you being prideful and not taking the help, not heeding the want, not paying attention to the signs, not heeding the warnings, and falling into these dark paths, falling into this shadow aspect of yourself, or the shadow aspect of this community or this person or whatever. What's going on with Gemini? Robbery, exploitation, incaution, unfairness. Yeah. You got thief and robbery out here. So what? Child. Accident, damage, caution, injury. Introvert in reverse. Privacy, separate, online community. Didn't I say that? So yeah, I feel like, and again, this could be different things, or it could be, I feel like it's more than one thing for each and every one of you guys, but of course it'll be different because there's a collective of you guys reading this. But for some of you guys, you're not getting the attention that you want, or something like that. You've been putting yourself out there in certain ways, and maybe this is divinely guided for you to put yourself out there in certain ways with this cosmic power here, and pay attention to the signs, because this is the path that you're supposed to go down for you to triumph and get your victory. But at the same time, time is still of the essence. It's not going to just happen when you get the message or you get the intuitive nudge to do this thing. It's not like it's just going to happen the next day. It's still a journey. All right. And there's going to be things along that journey that are going to irritate you and bother you and things like that. But don't fall into this dark path of stealing your own thunder. All right. That's your shadow side talking. For others of you, there could be people that are stealing from you. There could be people that are taking your kindness for weakness. They could be purposefully misunderstanding you, or they're just committed to misunderstanding you. This could be people in your community, especially with the Knight here. I just keep getting that people might be coming at you. There might be a lot of gossip around you and what it is that you do. Let me see. Let me get some more energy, Gemini. Yeah. Withdrawal. So this could be causing you to withdraw. This could be causing you to want to quit. Confinement, captivity, tolerance, unfreedom. Yeah, you don't want to be tolerated. And I definitely feel that vibe. Go where you're valued and not tolerated. Spirit is saying, I was getting ready to call you guys spirit. But yeah, go where you're valued and not tolerated. But at the same time, choose your words carefully. You don't want to, yeah, because you're destined to succeed, Gemini. You have things to do. And I feel like you might be in a community or in a situation where people want you to prove yourself to them, but you've already proven yourself here. You've been unleashing your creativity. And I feel like people already know what it is when it comes to you. They already know what your talents and your gifts are, especially with this resistance. And this woman has hella arms. So I feel like you guys are a jack of all trades. Very good with your communication. You guys might be very talented. You are able to plant a lot of seeds in many different places, and they all bloom beautifully. And it doesn't have to be something that you put a lot of energy and effort into, because your ancestors and your spirit guides, they just help you with the liberation here. And because you pay attention to the signs, you actually move when spirit tells you to move, for a lot of you guys. But sometimes you can self-sabotage because you get impatient here, and you might get bored. You might start to go within your brain and feel like, well, I'm not getting the results, so is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? But you need to trust the wisdom within. Yes, it's what you're supposed to be doing, but it's still a journey. That's the awakening. So maybe you do need to withdraw, but that doesn't mean that you're supposed to quit. And at the same time, you don't want to be anywhere where you're not free. So you need to, it could be a sense of where you need to just relax and get back in alignment. And then you can go back to whatever it is that you've been doing, or whatever it is that you've been working on. You don't want to overwork yourself. You don't want to apply too much pressure and, you know, really draw things out. But also what I'm getting is that if you're not being valued, or if you're not getting the proper support or whatever, and you have to use your intuition, there is a time for you to withdraw, and there is a time for you to quit, and there is a time for you to understand, like, hey, I have to walk away. It's time for me to walk away, because this is actually bad for my health. It's making me more prideful. All right, it's taking the joy away from what it is that I love to do, who I actually am. And it can cause me to self-sabotage. So I definitely feel like it's different for each and every one of you guys. Take it as it resonates for you. At the bottom of the deck, you got protest and reverse. So Spirit is just saying that whatever your decision is, whatever it is for you guys, because I feel like you guys each have a decision to make, but depending on what's going on in your own personal lives, the decision is different. But Spirit, nevertheless, the overall energy here with the protest and reverse is that no matter what your decision is, it doesn't mean that you were inadequate. It doesn't mean that you did anything wrong, right? It just simply means that you need to pivot. Okay, let's clarify what else is going on here. Clarify the robbery for Gemini. Why is robbery out here? Justice, equality, neutrality, and logic. Another card. So yeah, with the curse and reverse and family, I'm definitely getting, and this doesn't have to be your actual family. It doesn't have to be actually family, but I just feel like you guys might be used to overgiving in a certain area or in a certain sense. Like I said, this lady has a lot of arms, and you guys may have definitely been exploited for your gifts. People may have thought, just because you know more, or just because you know how to do more, you know how to do it better, why don't you do it for me? But they can do it themselves, right? So not only does that tire you out because you don't have enough energy, all right, spiritually, physically, emotionally, to do what you need to do to unleash your own creativity, but you don't feel empowered with the introvert in reverse. You don't feel like you are separate. You don't feel like you have your own identity. You don't feel like you have privacy. You don't feel like you're very valued. You feel like people just want to take your energy, hold you captive for whatever their agendas are, and that they don't really like you or love you. They just tolerate you. So there could be boundaries that you need to put up with other people in order for you to feel okay within yourself. So this new relationship could be definitely a relationship within yourself, or it can be, and also it's going to be with other people, because when you start to show up differently with yourself, it reflects within those boundaries, and then you start to show up differently in your relationships with other people. So you could already have a relationship, you could already have, you know, connections that you're a part of, but you are going to be showing up differently in these connections outside of this victim consciousness, all right? Outside of resisting what it is that your spirit team is telling you to do, and no longer self-sabotaging and putting value and respect on your own name, and thus other people are going to have to put value and respect on your name. What's the introvert in reverse? Origin. Yeah, initiation, creativity, vitality. Yeah, I feel like you guys have not gotten a chance to go within or really liberate yourself in certain ways because people need it so much from you, maybe. It's definitely what I'm getting here. But your ancestors and your spirit guides have always liberated you. They've always made sure that your cup was filled. Even when other people, you know, they didn't really care too much because they were only focused on you filling their cups or filling their own cups. Maybe by using your talents and your gifts. It's the accident. Homeless, failure, castaway, poor. Yeah. So by you pouring so much into what other people had going on, what other people needed you to do for them, all right, really kind of like squandering away your creativity and your sexual power and your confidence and you know, your talents and whatever else that solar plexus sacral chakra energy on other people's creative projects or whatever it is that they wanted to do, it was really robbing you of your justice. And it was causing you to feel like you were a failure. But how can you be a failure when you're doing so much for everybody? You have so much to bring to the table. You just had to get clear on where your energy was going. It was time. Look, didn't I say that? You had to get clear on where your energy was going. You were too busy looking off to the side. But it's time for you to pay attention to the signs. And then it's also the sense to where you're like applying yourself in different ways and maybe over applying yourself in different ways. And people, not only do they not appreciate it, but they lash out at you. You know what I'm saying? They criticize you, they critique you, and they might be critiquing you and criticizing you on work that you've done for them when they really could have done it themselves, or it was supposed to be for them to do it themselves, or whatever this is. And I'm definitely getting that here with the message of concern. Like, I just get somebody, you know, trying to come at you, and you're kind of like, hold on, you know, isn't this your house, or isn't this your responsibility? Why are you talking to me like that? Like, I really just get that. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it could be definitely putting you in this victim consciousness. And it's like, you don't need to do that because this is not even your, like, you need to focus on your vitality and your liberation because you're not a failure. But as soon, and oh, Gemini, and that's maybe why I brought up what I was saying, because it's like that energy, like people could have been coming at you like you don't, or maybe like unsubscribing from you or not supporting you, making you feel like you're a failure, withdrawing from you. And it's like, okay, that's fine, because at the end of the day, they still have to deal with their problems, their issues, whatever it is that they're running from or hiding from, or they're trying to withdraw from. Okay. So casting you away, making you feel like you're a failure, making you feel like you're dangerous, or people need to be cautious of you when you're really here to help, that's not going to help anybody. It's just going to push away their problems until the tower really falls. So I feel like, you know, people could be having a tower, or they're going to have an awakening. They're going to have a tower in regards to you and what it is that you bring to the table and who you are. What's the withdrawal? Fright. Yeah. Phobia, paranoid, depression. So yeah, I definitely feel like Yeah, some of you guys could have been afraid of being rejected. This could have been something that you really feared. But for some of you guys, I feel like it still happened either way. You know, even when you did try to apply yourself and like I said, over apply yourself, people still didn't really, you know, try to put respect on your name. And it's like now you're going to have to, or maybe you did already take a step back and create justice for yourself, create a sense of justice for yourself, or you're being pushed to do that. Don't be afraid to withdraw. Don't be afraid, because you know, this being in this pride, that's going to be the downfall. That's going to be how you self-sabotage, because you intuitively know that you don't want to be held captive. You don't want to be tolerated. All right? You don't want to be a loser. Clarify the confinement in reverse. Aid, mercy, charity, kindness. Yeah, you want mercy. You want charity. You want kindness. You want the same mercy. You want the same charity. You want the same kindness that you give out. I really get that you have been helping people who need your help. They need your help. And even if they don't need your help, they ask you for it. They expect it sometimes. They feel even entitled to it. And this is taking from you. This is taking from you getting justice. This is creating resistance in your liberation, in your cosmic power. But do you see who you are? Do you see all those hands? Do you see all those flowers? Do you see how the tree, she is the tree of life? Do you see that? You better unleash your creativity, Gemini. For you, though. And I feel like that's what you're moving into. Yeah, you're getting liberation from this victim consciousness that you could have been in since a child. Maybe you didn't have complete autonomy over yourself, complete control over your autonomy, complete sovereignty over yourself, which caused you to be in that victim consciousness. And I'm not I'm not, you know, taking away from your experience. But Spirit and your ancestors are here to liberate you. And you've been liberated just by who you are. Just by your natural talents, gifts, and abilities. You've always been blessed, Gemini. Gotta know that. You better know it. All right? And motherfuckers do not come to rob empty houses. They do not come to exploit people who don't have anything to give. Do you hear me? So it would be a form of self-sabotage to think that you are losing anything from being rejected by losers, or from people who have quit and given up on their own dreams, who have not awakened, from people who are depressed themselves, from people who have their own phobias and paranoias that they refuse to deal with. All right? You're not missing out on anything. Yeah. And your spirit team is here to help you. And they're going to bring you people who can reciprocate. At the bottom of the deck, you got blessing, fulfillment, well-being, enlightenment. People who care about your fulfillment. People who care about your well-being. People who care about you being enlightened. Gemini and Mercury is the mind. Mercury energy is about the mind. A lot of you guys have been in environments and around people who do not stimulate you mentally. Maybe they stimulate you with the sword in the sense of y'all might be able to crack jokes and do, you know, surface level stupid shit, but they can't stimulate you beyond that. So let's get an Archangel Michael card. And I'm definitely getting like, you're way smarter. Okay. So you don't have to lower your vibration to meet these people where they're at. If they are calling you names or they're trying to say that, you know, certain things about you, just ignore it. Yeah. Go forward fearlessly. Ooh. My prayer. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Period. That's all you need to worry about. Going in the direction of love and your true life's purpose, Gemini. And your spirit team and your ancestors are giving you the aid to do that, to not be in environments where people are taking from you, are stealing from you, are exploiting you, and then they feel entitled to do that, and then they feel like they can talk to you any type of way or do you any type of way. I feel like we need to get another one. Shield yourself. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. Yeah, so you guys could definitely be dealing with people who are just straight out trying to take from you. All right, take from you creatively. They could be stealing your ideas, all right, stealing your creative projects, stealing your words, plagiarism, things like that. You need to block those people. You need to get away from those people. And pretty soon you're going to be coming into contact with people who are on your same vibration, who can, you know, pour back into you. But I feel like there's certain things within yourself, like this pride and in certain aspects within yourself, maybe that were linked to when you were in this lower vibrational energy of not being able to be an individual, not being able to liberate yourself, and always having to feel like you had to pour into other people's cup before your own. Take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relax as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. So yeah, maybe you're meant to not say anything. Maybe just let these people attack you, just ignore them, and they'll either go away, or your spirit team is going to do something to really handle the situation, because you need to protect yourself at this time from anybody who is, you know, really trying to antagonize you, attack you, bring you into drama. Trust your inner wisdom at this time, Gemini. So let me get this some tarot for you guys, and then we'll go ahead and close out. Nine of Wands flipped over. So yeah, you guys are definitely the wounded healer. I feel like you guys have dealt with a lot of bullshit. And you're done with a lot of bullshit. I'm definitely getting that. I feel like your ancestors and your spirit guides have watched you go through so much, and they're trying to gift you. And I feel like motherfuckers is about to get rolled on if they don't get out the way, because there's a blessing with your name on it. Justice is at the bottom of the deck. You got the Four of Cups. Don't let your focus close you to new ideas. Yeah, contemplation, apathy, seclusion, close, lack of risk, boredom, demotivation. So, Justice is at the bottom of the deck. You guys could be really demotivated right now because of, like I said, you guys could really be feeling like a victim. People probably have stolen from you. People have taken your energy, taken your kindness for weakness. Yeah, we know this, but you've allowed it. It's time to look at the ways in which you've allowed it and get justice for yourself. So I do see you thinking about it here, but, and you feel the feelings, and it's time for you to feel those feelings. But what are we going to do about it? So clarify. Let me get some more. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Legacy, inheritance, roots, security, family, prosperity, pinnacle of success. So your spirit team is definitely helping you to make more money, to build this legacy. There could definitely be an inheritance that you could be getting. But if it's not a physical inheritance, physical money, there's just going to be a windfall of blessings and abundance and prosperity here for you. That's coming from spirit. That's coming from your ancestors and your spirit guides. Seven of Swords. Yeah, so this is here for the cosmic power, the danger, and the homeless, and the thief. Seven of Swords is literally a thief, all right? Guard against deceit and concealment, dishonesty, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, low self-esteem. So yeah, like I was saying, you could have been dealing, or you are dealing with people who have very low self-esteem, all right? They don't have the talents and the gifts that you have. They don't have the abilities that you have, or they simply don't have the confidence that you have. They could have talents, gifts, and abilities. They could have more than you. They could be, you know, conventionally attractive. They could have all of these things, but they're still losers, all right, at their core, because they don't feel within themselves the way that you feel about your work, all right? But when people steal from you for so long, or when people try to convince you literally by projecting onto you or attacking you verbally for your work, it can make you start to feel like, okay, I'm gonna quit, right? So don't let these people do that to you. These people are very dishonest. Pay attention to the signs when it comes to these people. It's a lot of sword energy that I'm getting. I just feel like these people have been trying to attack you. If it's not verbally, there's a lot of passive aggressiveness that I'm feeling here. A lot of mind games, a lot of dishonesty, betrayal. Yeah, spying, cruelty. Okay, let's see. What's going on with the self-sabotage and the fright and the withdrawal? Give me more for Gemini. Let's start out with this one. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. Selfishness, greed, materialism, mistakes, imperfection. Nine of Swords. Worrying changes nothing. Decide your next step. Yeah. Anxiety, anguish, hopelessness, worry, captivity, imprisonment, victimization. So this is literally the opposite of what your spirit team, your ancestors are helping you to do. And it's literally the opposite of what you need at this period in time. So if you are in this energy, you need to get out of this energy, because like I said, that's just your pride talking, and these bad, toxic, low vibrational, you know, shadow aspects of you, that are, you know, making you feel like you need to stay in these different dynamics and stay with these people who are greedy, materialistic. They are selfish. They only care about themselves. Okay, they're willing to take from you. They're willing to exploit you, and then talk to you crazy. They're not even grateful for the things that you do for them. They're not grateful for the things that you give them. They're not grateful for the things that they have. They're not grateful for anything that they can do for themselves. All right, and anything that they can do for themselves, they don't do it to. They don't see it as an inspiration to other people. They see it as, I'm up here and everybody else is down here. All right, they're just bad people. Ten of Swords. It has ended and finished, for better or for worse. Ruin, defeat, failure, insolence, overthrow, speaking many words, hopelessness. So maybe these people definitely have said things to you that, you know, called you everything but a child of God. But your spirit team is saying you're going to succeed. You're destined to succeed. Don't listen to these losers. There's been a lot of betrayal. There's been a lot of deceit, dishonesty. And these people have stabbed you in the back. They've taken from you. They've stolen from you. They've exploited you. They've tolerated you. They've let you know. They've let it be known, in many other words, or, you know, for a lot of them, they could have came out and said it. Hey, I don't like you. I don't like your work. I don't like what you stand for, whatever. But I'm willing to use you, though. And that's a form of self-sabotage for you to think that you have to stay there. Yeah, fright, withdrawal, scared to withdraw from these people. I don't see why. King of Swords. Think things through from all perspectives. Precision, articulate, truthful, cautious, design, and plan, controlled but determined. So yeah, I feel like there's a plan that you guys are going to be coming up with, or somebody is going to help you with the plan. This could be a spirit guide. This could be an ancestor. This could be somebody in the 3D that's going to help you get out of whatever this dynamic is, whatever these dynamics are. Hey y'all, so my phone actually had died after I pulled the King of Swords, and I just kept recording and I didn't even notice that my phone died. So I feel like that's definitely synchronistic. But like I was saying, this King of Swords is what I feel like is who is going to come to help you, to bring you charity, to bring you kindness, to get you out of this frame of mind, or out of this cycle of, you know, constantly feeling like you're being tolerated, not being valued. And I feel like this is you here, Gemini, with the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups. So this could definitely be somebody that you know, or that you knew from the past. And this person, I feel like, could have observed you, all right, and really saw how you were in these different dynamics. So this person could be able to give you some type of insight on how it is that you can level up, how it is that you can show up different and get different results, all right? And with that, I got the Sun, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, this is somebody that's going to help you to level up, help you to see how you can be more creative, help you to see how you can revitalize your energy and really become inspired again in a new way. All right. But at the same time, they're going to bring you a level of rest. Okay. So you're going to be able to be comfortable with this person. They're not going to constantly, you know, be in your energy needing more from you. Always taking. Because like I said, I feel like you guys couldn't really rest in the past because people always needed you for something. But at the same time, they were quick to tell you how you weren't valuable or how you weren't needed. But it was like you never could rest. You never could do anything for yourself. You never could feel a sense of independence. But and I feel like that really trapped you in your mind in regards to feeling like, you know, you weren't going to be happy and you were selfish if you weren't overgiving, if you weren't constantly showing up, if you weren't constantly being betrayed, if you weren't constantly being exploited. But this person is going to show you a new way of being in connection, a new way of being in partnership, a new way of using your creativity, a new way of teamwork, a new way of coming to a common goal. So, and then for your soul truth cards, we got, where can I create more space? And instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space, clarity will come. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't feel like you guys ever got a chance to really do this for yourself. All right, to really just be and have people not expect things from you. And I feel like this person is definitely going to help you to do that. But you definitely want to go within and find out what it is that you want to do. And if you need to take a detox, if you need to take a social media cleanse, if you need to just take a step back from certain people, places, and things to regroup, then that's what you need to do. And then you got, am I afraid to be seen? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so that I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. So yeah, you guys, for a lot of you guys, I don't feel like it is that you are afraid to be seen, but because like I said, I do feel that you guys have been putting yourself out there, but it's a sense of being seen authentically and being seen in a sense where you are valued, in a sense where you're not being exploited all the time. And when you have experienced that type of dynamic so much, it can be kind of hard to even think of, you know, a version of you that's, you know, respected and honored for who you actually are. So again, I feel like you guys are really relearning, unlearning, and relearning different ways of being and showing up. Because like I said, I feel like from a young age, you were kind of like taught to be a certain way, and that's how you showed up, and that pride and that bad health was causing you to think that, you know, this is who I am. But at the end of the day, it's not really who you are. And even if it is who you were at one point in time, you always have the option to grow and learn and change. All right, especially if it's for your highest and greatest good. But parts of you could have been afraid of that because you were afraid of losing connections and relationships and you know, whatever it was. But that was coming from a place of fear, and it was actually keeping you stuck and stagnant. It was stopping you from your own liberation. So now you have to think of what it is, how you want to be seen from here on out. How do you want to be seen? How do you want to be perceived? How do you want to show up in your connections? How do you want to communicate? How do you want to be communicated to, right? So that is what I see for you guys, Geminis. Let me know how it resonates down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you in the next video.